Either 3 to go in what has been a truly dramatic World Championship. Is Vettel going to spoil Hamilton's party?
Hamilton's got a bunch of traffic ahead of him. There is some of it. The Force India get out of the way because they're coming through. And Hamilton's gone wide.
Oh my goodness me, Vettel is now right with him. 2 to go. Hamilton has forced his way through. Here comes Kubica, and he passes. He passes Vettel. That's delayed Vettel a little bit. And Kubica is, well, it's a bit naughty.
Kubica's unlapped
himself. He's a lap down. He's unlapping himself. He would argue he's entitled to do that. Hamilton lets him through. So he's got grip, and Hamilton's lost it. Oh my goodness me! Vettel's taken a place, and that could cost Hamilton the World Championship.
Oh, it's
now raining hard, and that means Glock is going to be in trouble. He's in 4th place, and with just 2 laps to go, the question now is, can Timo Glock in the Toyota keep it on the island? If he cannot, then Hamilton might have a chance of getting the title back. At the moment, 6th will not do it for him.
Can you believe it? Right now, it's all down to whether Glock can handle the rain. And let's look at Glock's sector times. They're fine. Sector 1 is fine. Hamilton is not going to get the championship right now. If it doesn't rain harder, it's all about Glock now. Or can he get back at Vettel? And he's held up there behind the Honda.
Well, he's got nothing to lose now, Hamilton, in many ways. I mean, he'll be monitoring the Glock situation. He just doesn't seem to have any grip, even though he's got the right tyres on. Vettel is driving away from him. And we're entering the last lap shortly. Race leader Felipe Massa has just started the last lap. It's all about whether Hamilton wants it, whether he feels he can get back on the tail. The frustration must be colossal. He can see the back of that Toro Rosso, and that is the situation. Hamilton and Massa would be tied on points, but by virtue of the extra win for Massa, it would give the Brazilian driver the World Championship, and only 1 lap remains. Glock's sector times are perfectly healthy on the dry tyre. He's doing fine, and the championship is slipping away from Lewis Hamilton.
Right, Glock's done a 1:28, but he's 15 seconds clear of them. So Glock can tiptoe around the last lap and get the job done. Hamilton then has got to have a major attack on Vettel. Has he got the pace to do that?
And of course Vettel is powered by the Ferrari engine, so he is highly motivated. You can see that the back of Vettel's car swirling away. Hamilton just doesn't seem to have the pace when it matters. He needs 5th or better to win the World Championship. He is currently 6th, and he runs one up late on the braking. He just needs now some luck to intervene. I said at the beginning it would come down to luck, and that's exactly what's happened. He had it all under control in the dry conditions, and in these conditions, it's all about these last few corners now. We're expecting Massa any time now. He comes through to claim his 6th victory of the season. He has done everything he needed to do, and we wait now to find out who will be the world champion of 2008. Can Hamilton do anything? Can he run it up the inside of Vettel? Only a few corners to go now, and desperation starts to creep in for Lewis Hamilton.
Raikkonen's 3rd. And is that Glock? Is that Glock going slowly?
It is, it's Glock. Oh my goodness me, Hamilton's back in position again. 100,000 local hearts sink in the grandstands. It's handed the place back to Hamilton. He comes through, and I'm absolutely right, I'm sure that he is going to claim 5th place, which is all he needs to do to become the 2008 Formula One World Champion, Lewis Hamilton. And you will... Well, the Ferrari boys are celebrating.
They both think they've won, but Ferrari are wrong.
They're absolutely wrong. Hamilton's finished 5th, and Lewis, the father, has just realised that he celebrated a little bit too early. And Nicole Scherzinger, the girlfriend of Lewis Hamilton, hugs Aki Hintsa, his head doctor. You will never see a more dramatic conclusion to any motor race, let alone a Grand Prix, than that. And the result of it all is that in the most harem-squarum way possible, he doesn't make it easy for himself, does he? Lewis Hamilton is the world champion.
Unbelievable.
Well, now we have a situation where from here, basically a mile race.
Yeah,
for the
exactly
for the win.
1,620 meters to go. So you're at a mile to go to the finishing line at this point. These guys are going to run it in 4:30, 4:29, whatever the case may be. So it's going to be very, very fast running.
Give me a name. I'll be massively impressed if you can pick a winner from here.
Murray.
Okay.
I said it from the beginning. I just think he's, I just think he wants it. But how do you take the will away from, you know, Alistair Brownlee, who's got the fastest, he's got the fastest 10,000 meter run. He's, you know, ran that 28 and change last year at Stanford. Was preparing to run the Commonwealth Games 10,000. So all of those things say that he should be the guy who, if you come down to 500 meters, 600 meters to go, has the last bit of leg speed to go. This is awesome. 8 guys. I can't see if they've dropped Pereira out of that field.
I think it's the Magnificent 7 now.
Okay, and Gomez at the back of that 7. Ryan Bailey, you know, might be the race of his life. No, there's Pereira, the big head in there. So it's actually Gomez who is suffering the most. I just think we're seeing the end of a phenomenal phase of training and racing for Javier, from half Ironmans to all kinds of events. The guy is brilliant, but you can't win every weekend on this circuit against that number of great guys. You just can't.
It's João Silva who's dropped off from that original 8, Barry,
okay.
So that's all the way down to 7.
Gotcha. So the Portuguese that's in there is Pereira, 1 Portuguese, 2 Spaniards with Gomez and Mola up front, 2 Brits, the Brownlees, no big surprise. Yeah, and there's Vincent Louis onto the other side of the screen there. Chase group of 15 or 16, Dan Wilson into there, Brian Keane. Bailey, just brilliant. Like, I would not have anticipated this. You know, he's had solid performances. If you look at Ryan Bailey this year, he was 16th and 12th and 13th, 5th in Auckland, but nothing like this.
You ever seen him sprint, Barry? I'm wondering what his sprint's like.
Well, you know, he's a tiny guy. Look at him. Holy, he's just having it. Pereira, big, strong guy. Look at the height difference between him and Brownlee.
Johnny looks pretty relaxed at the moment. Alistair, to me,
Alistair
looks
like somebody punched him in the face with a... He looks like he should be in that boxing match tonight, and it's like the 12th round. But you never bet against Alistair Brownlee. And at home, he's either had brilliant races or terrible, bizarre races. And right now, he's in a fight for a great one.
Right, so we've had, effectively, the mile race has gone. Now it's an 800-meter race. Alistair Brownlee leads Murray. Mola tucked in behind where he wants to be. A little gap back to Johnny, then Pereira, and then the reigning world champion.
Like, could Gomez just be sitting here holding back, because he certainly, you know, other than that one attempt to get away. Again, up on the toes. Here we go. This may be the last chance for Alistair Brownlee to get away from Richard Murray.
I think he's putting some distance in there,
well, he definitely is. He's up on the toes. Look at the effort. This guy knows how to execute on the biggest days. He's the greatest triathlete to ever do it on a one-day basis. No question. He looks over his shoulder, but Richard Murray continues. It's Ryan Bailey who's now dropped off, so we're down to 6. Pereira now, the guy who's in the rarefied air. Silva back. It's Johnny Brownlee back in about 6. Here comes Gomez up the outside. Gomez looking very quick, but Richard Murray to me just looks brilliant. Mola hanging in tough. We are coming around the corner. It is not long now to the blue carpet. Here we come. Alistair Brownlee can see the blue carpet. Mola there. Pereira is in 4th place. Gomez has fallen off the back. There's no question. Gomez will not make the podium today. It's on time to the blue carpet, and here they come. Alistair Brownlee trying to keep away, and Richard Murray finding one more gear. Richard Murray is moving very well. Look at Murray. Here comes Brownlee. We're onto the blue carpet now. It is Richard Murray trying to dig in deep. Mola in 3rd. Pereira coming up the side. And it looks like Brownlee may have made a tactical error trying to get inside, and he's lost it. Murray and Mola onto the blue carpet. Here comes Brownlee. Pereira hanging tough. They're coming to the finishing line. Pereira is going to be on the podium, and it is going to be Mola across the line with the victory. There comes Murray. Pereira in 3rd. Nobody would have picked him, and Brownlee in 4th.
What a finish!
結びの1番、千代の富士、大野国。大野国がっちり上手を引いた。この上手を切った横綱。さすが千代の富士。これで横綱、顎を引きます。上手を引きつけます。ここからどう攻めますか、横綱。1分経過しました。すでに優勝が決まっている千代の富士。千代の富士攻勢。動きません。今度下手投げだ。残った。がっちり取っている大野国ですが、若狭さん出られませんかね。
下手どうですかね。
大野国右前三つ取ってます。今度は大野国やる。大野国やる。よし、上手ながら横綱やる。戻った。横綱になった。胸があった。胸がありました。がっぷり胸がありました。右四つ胸があった。今度は大野国やる。横綱が切る。横綱やる。千代の富士やる。やりきって千代の富士の勝ちです。横綱千代の富士14勝1敗。 回目の優勝に幕を越えました。九州場所